Hello, welcome to LTM Reviews, where I get you caught up on the oldest movies. Today, let's talk about A Bug's Life. So, in A Bug's Life, you got this colony of ants. One of the ants is named Flick. He invents stuff, but one day when they were trying to feed the grasshoppers food, he accidentally takes all the food and lands them in a pond, puts them in a pond, or drops them in the pond by accident. But then when the grasshoppers come back, and one of the leaders, played by Kevin Spacey, who is upset about this, and he says when he comes back and there's no food, they're all dead. So Flick doesn't like that. So he goes out to search some more bugs, to find bigger bugs that can come there and fight the grasshoppers. So he goes to Bug City. He finds these. He thinks he finds warriors, but in reality they're circus bugs, and the circus bugs are trying to escape the colony. But Flick tries to tell him, "No, please don't leave. I'm desperate. Don't." Please protect our colony. And he's trying to he tries to make the circus bugs stay, even if he mistakes them for warriors. And now it's up to the circus bugs and the rest of the grasshoppers, or the rest of the ants, sorry, the rest of the ants and the circus bugs to defeat the grasshoppers. So, do I really need to say about the controversy about this movie, the ants and the Bugs Life thing? Come on, guys. I think we already know what the best movie is. It's obviously Ants, but I don't know. I do have a soft spot for Bug's Life when it comes to the controversy. But before I talk about my thoughts, let's talk about the thing at the time. So this was released in the late 90s. It was during the time when Pixar was still trying to find their identity. This was after the release of Toy Story, except maybe 4 years later. After the big smash with Toy Story, which became one of the biggest hits of the 90s, it was no secret that Pixar would want to make another one of these movies, except instead of talking toys, we got creatures that are under our feet. In other words, bugs. So, as a follow-up to Toy Story, well, I will say this: it's not as good as Toy Story, but as far as a second movie, it's kind of good. It's not great. I mean, it's no answer Toy Story, but it's definitely something. First of all, I will say that something that ants didn't have, and that's how colorful it is. I like the backgrounds. I liked some of the characters. What I don't like about A Bug's Life is the scale of the characters. I think sometimes bugs if you look at bugs, they have different shapes and sizes. They don't have to be the same size like they do in A Bug's Life. It would have been like ants, where we have different shapes and sizes. Though, I will admit it's much more colorful than ants. The characters, while not as memorable as they were in the other Pixar movies, I think it sticks out pretty well. The story is not as good as Ants. I feel like the Bug's Life had a generic story. It's not a bad one, but it's kind of a weak one. The characters are alright, though not as memorable as something like Toy Story or Nemo. And, well, the soundtrack is pretty catchy, better than Ants, I will say that. It's much more much more up to the beat, while Ants is just forgettable. Their soundtrack is forgettable. Now, overall, I can't say A Bug's Life. It's kind of hard for me to choose which movie was better. Although I like Ants a lot, I will admit it does have its flaws. I think I already reviewed that, so you guys can check that out sometime soon. It's kind of hard which movie to go for, but I don't know. I can't tell which movie was better, Ants or A Bug's Life. Like they are, they're kind of the same movie, except maybe just a few differences. But like I said, overall, I think A Bug's Life is a fun movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. Is it weak? Yes, but I think it totally deserves recognition. Very underrated movie. So that's all I got for A Bug's Life. Which one do you think is better, Ants or A Bug's Life? Comment below, let me know. My Ant-Man and the Wasp double feature review will be here soon. My friend and I just got back from vacations and stuff, and, well, we've been busy, so we're still in development right now to work on that. So, sorry it's taking so long. So, hope y'all enjoyed this review. Comment below. Please subscribe. If you got any questions, let me know. This is LTM signing out.
Master of Fire is now Master of... Do you see there are kids in this audience? This level of violence is far too much for them to handle, let alone... I have given up cake and my body is in...
How are you driving the boat?
You were right. This isn't me.
Stop. Save it for someone who cares.